Hello, beach bums. It's your favorite beach bum, Hilarious, here with my very good friend, Voidman.
Hey, what's going on? Good to be here.
And it's lovely to have you. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch the PlayStation State of Play when it first came out. Now, granted, some of these trailers have already been spoiled for me, but we're still going to react to the presentation and see what we can come away with. See if any hype can still be built. So,
Can it be done?
can it?
Can it be done?
Let's find out. All right, we ready?
I'm all swear.
Let's do it. Rated out for mature.
Atmosphere.
So atmospheric. Oh god, Heavy Rain? Heavy Rain remaster? Sorry, dumb fucking joke to make.
Feels like something you see at music
Turn the...
like on those big monitors, like behind the DJ. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, at like a rave or something.
Yeah.
Oh god, wait, is this gonna get copyright struck for the song?
Oh,
Whatever.
I mean, that sounds potentially licensed to me.
Whatever. This is pretty sick, honestly.
Quite an intro.
What is this, like, Tetris game? Is this some kind of, like, rhythm game based around,
It's starting to look like it. Yeah, I'm seeing points and stuff, so it's probably a game. I thought it was just like the intro for the presentation.
right? Luminous
Okay.
Arise. Okay, so that was a game. I think there was actually a Super Nintendo game that had a similar thing, where it was just little blobs that you would use to make shapes.
Oh, what's that shit
Hello from
called?
ENS.
I know what you're
I'm
talking
Tetsuya
about.
Mizuguchi.
Yeah.
ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、プレイステーション
Optional
5
PSVR 2
PSVR2 対応で
support.
発売予定です。
Still not spending money on
バラ
that.
エティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
Okay,
夏に
okay.
シングルとマルチプレイの体験版を
Free
配信予定
single
です。
and multiplayer
ぜ
demo
ひ皆
later
さん
this
手に取
summer.
って遊ん
Oh,
でみてく
sick.
ださい。
I might actually have to check
Thank
that
you
out.
and enjoy the rest
Is it
of the
like
state
a
of play.
versus mode?
What's up?
Probably, 'cause like you know, like there's like competitive Tetris
Yeah,
stuff like that. So like it probably has like a versus mode.
yeah. A battle mode, like, what was it, Tetris 99? What comes
The
after
future.
dreaming?
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise.
Oh, is it?
One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced
So-
generative
So
AI,
it's the future.
What's up?
we're
this whole thing,
reshaping
like,
the
the vibe
line
is
between
so
dreams and
sophisticated.
reality. We create life.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the
For
turn the
our
video down
future.
a little bit more.
Delphi Corporation.
Delphi Corporation. Wait. Does that sound familiar?
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are.
Oh boy.
Finally brought it back.
What?
Patched me up.
Do you remember this game?
It looks familiar.
It was a game that Capcom showed off like
Hang on a
5 or
second.
6 years ago,
Don't you have a
and
name?
it had some like developmental hiccups, so they wrote a little note apologizing about it not being at anything. But it's finally back.
Oh,
their new
shit.
IP works on.
This kid has powers.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Oh,
Okay.
What the?
Yeah, that looks sick.
Firewalls, hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
I hate that I immediately thought of like, imagine how cool this would be if you reskinned it as BioShock, and this is how teaming up with a little sister actually was if you were a big daddy.
I
You're pretty
said
tough.
I am D.
Okay.
Yo, that new Megan model go crazy though.
How about I call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah, see, that was the note from last time.
Hey, it's real. 2026. Let's go. That did look really sick though. Like,
Pragmata.
I'm curious to see what comes of that. Also,
I like
like
that aesthetic a lot.
yeah, I liked that when he was about to go into combat, the faceplate like folded around the glass shell.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means...
Yeah.
Oh, you showed me this one.
I love her.
Yeah.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Bro, these eating noises are driving me insane. I understand the need for good Foley effects, but holy shit.
That is crazy to open the front door.
Yeah.
You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't
This
move,
is-
okay?
Old grandpa.
Oh, it's always in the eye.
Yes.
I know I said this the last time we watched this specific one, but I'm so tired of Japan's weird obsession with inflating shit until it explodes.
You're already
Someone definitely didn't come up with Hokuto no Ken. All right. Those are formative years right there. That's all I know. It's inflating and exploding.
Oh god,
This is so my vibe, yo.
I believe it. And this does look sick.
Like, this is the shit I play video games for.
Fucking hard to agree, dude.
You know how I feel about Dead Rising, so
I'm
you know,
very aware.
throw in some zombies and malls. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in.
Oh my god.
And it's so like unmistakably like Japanese too, in like a fun way.
It really is.
Very No More Heroes, very Killers Dead.
Yeah.
Romeo is a dead
Isn't it?
man.
Isn't this from the same people that made those games, or am I?
Grasshopper manufacturer. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was Grandpa's voice.
Uh,
Are you
being
like
led by the guy
a spirit?
Suda51.
Gotcha.
I do like the back patch of Grandpa.
Yeah. Yo, Tron
Oh.
light cycle type shit.
And I promise you, the music's gonna go crazy if it's a Suda51 game. That's my guy, dude.
久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです、いよいよ発表できました、このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですか、かっこいいでしょ、時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配犯を様々な時空に
He tracks down wanted criminals across space-time? This is just...
アクションゲームとなってます
This really is just fucking No More Heroes.
銃も使えます、
Yeah.
ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして
Oh man.
チーム一丸となって頑張って
No More Heroes is one of those games where I couldn't get into it because it was on the Wii, and I did not have it.
皆さんぜひ
So,
お待ちください
I do think it's not the kind of game you play for its gameplay or mechanics or anything. Like, the appeal of No More Heroes is in its aesthetics, its characters, like the other like assassins that you take down, their characters and their themings are like that's the point of the game. The music, all that stuff.
I got you. I got you.
Also, if you ever play like Killer 7,
I haven't.
that's another game that's like so stylish, but it's batshit insane. Like I still can't tell you what's happening, but it's sick. I fuck with it.
Oh, is this that new like? This Silent Hill? Yep, there it is.
So. Yeah.
Yep.
This is
Silent Hill F.
Pretty interesting concept for Silent Hill.
Yeah.
It's a series that's typically always taking place in the US.
Yeah, so seeing it happen in Japan is very interesting. Especially with what seems to be a pretty rural town.
Yeah. I think this is the first time like a protagonist isn't like, I mean, well, unless you count like Heather, but I think she's probably older than this character. This character seems fairly young. Maybe like 16 or 15.
Ugh. Hate that.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
That's the same walk I have for my morning routine. Where I calibrate
oh, shit.
Myself, you know? Jeez.
Jesus. Silent Hill is one of those games where I'm a huge weenie. So like survival horror games do in fact fuck me up a little bit.
I remember so I played all of these pretty much at this point. But I remember when I was playing 4 or The Room, how uniquely traumatizing that was for me. I would play it in my room, dark, completely immersed, and like, oh boy.
All I heard was footsteps and then that thing rounded the corner.
I like how claustrophobic a lot of the space feels.
Oh man.
If there's one thing that's always in Silent Hill, it's the lead pipe, brother.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna face these problems. Is that like a Naginata?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
This seems like a pretty, like I said before, this is like a rural town, probably super, like...
It reminds me of, you ever heard of Siren?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Never played it, though. Holy shit, that's...
Siren's like a game that takes place in like a cursed village.
Mm-hmm.
And all the playable characters have this ability to like see through the eyes of like the cursed villagers. So like that was like a horror thing. So like when you're walking around, because you can't actually kill the villagers, they're like immortal in a way, but you can subdue them. So like if you use the vision, you'll like see through the eyes of one that was stalking you, and you'll see them like rounding the corner and looking at the back of your head, and it was so creepy, dude. Like, oh, that game was so cool.
Also coming out in September. Silent Hill is.
Oh shit.
The castle has been sighted again.
What do we got here?
The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Oh my god.
Gates, and exterminate the
Castlevania?
that dwell within. The demon lord himself will fall by our hand.
Feels like Bloodstained.
This mission.
So Castle. Yeah, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
He hit the Akira shoulder. You think I wasn't gonna notice that?
What?
That shit's mad plus.
Let me run it back.
3 frames active.
Let me run it back. I want to see this. I want to see what you're talking about.
Right there.
Right here? Let me run it back a little bit more.
They play, I'll let you know when. After this scene, it's the next one. After this. It's this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That like shoulder check?
Yes. You play fighting games, that shit is a nightmare. You already know what time it is. It's not your turn. Hit a button, crazy. Foolish even. I'm really liking the vibe here though. Very Castlevania.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Being 2 characters, is it? Do you have like an assist character?
This definitely looks like a very fun game of Castlevania with the serial numbers filed off.
With me. Cross.
Bro, team up attacks too? Shit. Till death destroys our castle walls. Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement.
It's kind of fascinating how the art style like kind of mixes.
So you've come, dogs of the church,
Yeah.
right into the palm of my hand.
Bro, imagine a Bloodstained actually crossed over with Castlevania.
I think they did actually. I think there's a Castlevania.
A Digimon game?
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years.
Is this like the new Cyber Sleuth?
But the situation
I think it is. Hey, Shibuya.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, Cyber Sleuth was like, okay, yeah, it's the same font, so I guess it's like the next one.
Okay.
Cyber Sleuth is kind of like Digimon meets Shin Megami Tensei, which makes perfect sense.
Hold on
but
a
I
sec.
love like these like 70s like tokusatsu designs.
Yeah, I was
For,
gonna
like,
say,
yeah.
what in the Cyborg 009 is those uniforms they're wearing?
Yeah, that shit is hard.
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an
I was
attack on
very
this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the
I always
upcoming
feel
battle
bad
is
because
truly
I
unavoidable.
always thought this shit was
world on
like
this end
cooler
is
than
running out of
Pokemon when
time.
I was a kid.
Nah, it objectively is. Because Digimon tried a bunch of different shit. Like
I don't know.
the third season of Digimon integrated its own card game into the power system. I thought that was sick.
It was the only thing when you're like 6 and you watch like a box of flex tape turn into Danny Trejo when it evolves, yo, that shit is insane. You know, you can't process
We
that.
must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
Can't even process that.
No.
You're
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the
We
future!
must fulfill our mission.
Oh my god.
Agent,
October 3rd. Shit. That's pretty sick. Oh, here we go.
Phoenix noise. Oh, okay. This is the FF14 team, I think.
A sweeping epic returns, told as never before.
Children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might
Yeah.
know salvation.
Yeah.
What's this, Tactics?
Tactics, baby. Yeah. My man Ramza.
Why walk this path of
These games are really hard for me as a kid. Like,
Apparently they're hard for people as adults too.
yeah, yeah. I do want to revisit.
has gone on long enough. It ends now.
I would start my journey, and then like when I would leave like the first like major area, and you go out into the woods, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty tough. I just fought those knights off. Get jumped by a pack of wolves, lose everybody, game over. You know, I thought I was like the chosen one.
Oh, it's even gonna have that thing where you can play it the classic way or with the enhanced graphics.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version,
game
which
has
brings
so
a
many
faithful
classics,
recreation of the
dude.
1997
So
original.
I
to
heard.
modern
So
consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th.
Oh wow, it's coming out on the
and will be
PS4 too.
available for
That's
pre-order later today.
okay.
There's still a fair amount of PlayStation.
This next
4
game is
support
something
going
really
on.
special. When I first played it, I laughed so
Which I think is a
hard,
good thing.
I almost
Like, if you
barked.
can do it, why
Let's
not?
check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Normal.
Hey,
What
yo.
the fuck?
Just go behind this
Just
bush.
needs
I'll
to
wait.
hoop.
What is this weird machinima-esque like gameplay?
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock knock. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain. Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
This feels like Gmod humor in a way.
Some things just shouldn't be allowed to be turned into games. Like, there are some ideas that aren't worth investing in.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore.
You're crazy if you think I'm gonna buy a PS5 for my game to run at 25 FPS.
Distinct abilities, including a paper airplane.
Nah, this actually is a very visually compelling art style.
Oh, yeah, this... I think people would be cooler with the frame rate.
That is literally Donkey Kong from Smash Bros. 64, dude. That is the exact same character model. That is him. That was
Sid,
just
why
him.
don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the
Hot
very
Shots
beginning.
Golf?
In its latest
What?
installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots boasts its largest
I used
character
to
roster
rent
ever.
these games multiple times from Blockbuster.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
I like the tennis
Each
games
with
I think
weather
a little
effects
more.
and new
Yeah.
nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai
Yeah!
Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
So
Oh,
Hot
hey,
Shots
it's
is like
Pac-Man
one of-
from Super Smash Brothers.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives on
Because that's
Saturday,
literally...
September
Because
5th.
that's the only place anyone under the age of 20 will know him from.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise.
Looks good.
It does.
From the
Looks
makers
great.
of the Blasphemous series,
It's probably in.
Ragebound
Oh,
stars
okay, yeah. I was gonna say
protagonists
it's gonna be
with rival
hard.
clans, forced to
Yeah,
confront
especially-
OG Ninja
skills
Gaiden was
against
mad
a
hard.
demon uprising.
Like insanely hard.
And longtime fans
Um,
will really love the Pulse.
And then you got the Blasphemous team working on it.
It's
Yeah.
It's going to be very hard. And
But
that's
it's
good.
also-
Couldn't be
yeah.
any other way.
It's also going to be very good.
Yeah. It's gonna be tastefully just difficult.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
Oh, she's got that
Oh,
spider
okay.
tattoo from the Spider Clan. I wonder if she's a part of them. Crazy if you can work with him after he's ripped
From
apart
the
like
game
a million
makers,
of those guys.
Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
Pass. Soon as survival comes out of that person's mouth, nope.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
It feels like one of those games that as you soak time into it,
Marco.
it becomes very rewarding.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
It's so crazy that like actual mountain climbers and stuff use like
You
frozen
can give
dead
it a try
bodies as
yourself
landmarks.
with a demo that
Oh,
arrives later
100%.
today.
That
you
shit's
know.
morbid.
And I think it's because of
That's
like
all
how
from
high
us,
they are
but
up,
there's
like
still a
they
lot of
can't
state of
recover
play
the
to come.
bodies.
Yeah,
This next
that's
reveal
part of
is
it.
the game
Pretty
preservationist at
Apparently, there's
Digital
also
Eclipse.
like a ridiculous
Nothing
amount of
compares to the
trash
next
on
collection
Mount
arriving
Everest,
later this
just from like climbers who
We knew
Like,
pretty early on that the game was fun to
they just leave their
play.
fucking trash on the mountain, and that's disrespectful as fuck.
That's
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people
yikes.
react to it.
Mortal
I mean, I guess on the other end,
We knew that we were onto something.
what are you gonna do with it?
Get it off the fucking mountain.
Such a shock to see this game. I was like,
I mean, how
can't
much
believe this
trash
game
can you
exists.
really create, like, on top of a mountain, you know? Like, I mean, I assume you have a lot of survival stuff. They got MK.
It became
Yeah.
something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat fatality.
We're showing you
I'm so
a part
sad
of the
MK1
world
had
that
like
is
a
much
2-year
larger.
lifespan. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Especially since it just got good, too. Like, just got good.
The most complete collection ever. Bro, if they got Shaolin monks on there and Deadly Alliance
No template to make the
with rollback.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
I'm surprised they never port like the
Every
PS2 games,
part of
like
that
that whole
game
era
is
where you
an
had like Deadly
expression
Alliance,
of who we were and
Deception,
what
and
we wanted to
Armageddon,
do.
and Shaolin monks. That should be a collection in itself. I'm pretty sure people would buy it. 'Cause for a lot of people like in our age group, that's their MK era, you know. So I think that's just the classic games.
Okay, because they said like arcade and console and handheld.
Hey yo, Tony, fight.
Yo, for real?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Not a terrible, like... Well, you would know more about this than me.
It's got a very like ergonomic design, very futuristic, sleek. It's pretty cool. I wonder what why Sony would be making a fight stick.
Oh, yay. More
Yeah.
Konami slot. Oh, wait, this is Metal Gear Solid 3, isn't it?
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah, because fucking...
Konami making video games at all is kind of like an event in itself. They just haven't. And, you know, I mean, they didn't in-house make the new Silent Hill, but they were able to get a good one out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the same thing for this. Because a lot of people have wanted this for a very long time. Like,
I wonder.
You know, it's kind of charming that like it still kind of moves like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
Oh, I'm sorry to pause it, but I remember when Konami like took a break from making games and they teased remastered cutscenes from Metal Gear Solid 3 and everyone got really excited, and then it turned out they were for a fucking Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko machine that Konami was putting out. And literally the Fallout 4 thing of like everyone disliked that popped up.
Yeah, that's all Konami's been doing for a while. Just making pachinko machines and holding all the Hudson properties that they bought hostage with nothing for them. No bloody roar. All right, now I'm just angry. Ruined me.
Say it with me, y'all. Fuck Konami.
Go free my favorite furry fighter, bro. Come on, man.
Free Bloody Roar. Give Bloody Roar back to the people who want to do stuff with it.
Bring it back.
Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater. Oh yeah, the stupid ape escape shit.
Wait a minute. The Snake Eater I saw had nothing to do with Metal Gear. What is this?
Bro.
Have you ever played Ape Escape? Ape Escape is so fun. It's so cool. It's such a cool.
I remember the main character having like a lightsaber type club that you beat the like monkeys
like
with.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Yeah. That's that tech.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm so glad that the
Spirit
Smash
stones.
Brothers characters are starting to get their own game.
Shining stones
Yeah.
imbued with humankind.
Why does this look like a from?
never-ending dreams.
Okay, this is Koei Tecmo. This is probably a Dynasty Warriors
Since
game.
time immemorial.
Oh,
Oh,
New
it's
Samurai
definitely-
Warriors, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
it would.
impetus
If it
for
was, it would be
human
Samurai
wars.
Warriors. But I'm seeing spirits, which makes me think of Neo. Well, that's Ninja, probably.
Ah, okay. Is this a Neo game, maybe?
Oh yeah, it's Neo. It's Neo.
Okay.
Which is funny because they said Neo 2 was like it. They were done.
I guess they decided,
good.
fuck it. People aren't buying the slop we're putting out. May as well make something good.
What else have they put out?
There's like a Dynasty Warriors like reboot game. Almost.
I heard that game was okay.
I know, I just
I didn't play it. But it looked alright.
I like to be a shitter when it comes to stuff like this, cause it. Oh, Oh, this is some gorgeous environments.
I'm just a fan of polearms when they're usable in games. So, like, for some reason, polearms get shafted. No pun intended. A lot of the time.
Foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Like when I played this, I mained the spear and
Neo 3.
what was it? Kusarigama. You know, like
yeah, the chain scythe.
You be warrior.
Tokugawa.
Ieyasu Tokugawa? Wait. Sorry, I talked over it.
Tokugawa. Takechiyo.
Takechiyo Tokugawa? Okay. I don't know a lot about that era of Japan.
I just feel like there's a lot of these games happening right now. Like,
yeah, Souls,
like
but faster paced.
Yeah. From what I've seen of the first Berserker Kazan, that game looks Lies of P is probably my favorite Souls spin-off, so, like, I love that game.
Yeah.
That game understood the assignment. Neo's a good series as well. But there's just so many. I can't play them all. So many options.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole
Breaking curfew, punishable by death.
Damn, that's what it felt like when you were a teenager outside skateboarding.
I was raised in this city
right?
shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive.
This is a VR game, so admittedly I'm already just kind of like tuned out. Is this gonna be a Thief game? Be interesting if it was Thief.
Kind of feels like it.
Yeah.
Feels like very much like it. Oh yeah, it is.
This
it
city
is.
hides many
Eidos
lost and
Montreal.
legendary treasures, locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken.
I mean, if you're really into VR, I can see this being pretty immersive.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, the like water arrows that you use to put out.
They don't do the Thief 1 thing and like surprise zombies at the end. Oh my god, that was the scariest shit. I hated that.
Thief VR, Legacy of Shadow.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
What the fuck?
Cleo hasn't covered
Makers of Road 96? Okay.
I have that game installed. I want to play it. Just kind of feels like a cool little vibe.
This looks like Road 96, but Waterworld.
Waterworld 96.
Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
The guy 589. Oh, fuck this. Nope. No.
My dear planet has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
I visually really like how this looks.
But you
Yeah.
Tidewalkers are all connected. And it's up to
Are you competing with other people for like stealing shit?
And that's what it looks like, and that's why I'm not interested anymore. I'd have loved to deal
I'll be
with
honest, that catches my eye a little bit. I want to understand deal with their and shape their story. This feels kind of complex. Damn.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
Oh, that looks fun.
all of this looks sick, except for this. Nope. No. 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 Get me the fuck away from this game.
Not a deep sea kind of guy, huh?
No. Hard pass.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Duce, the game director
I
of
have to see
Astrobot.
more of how
It's
it
a
actually
pleasure
works.
to be back today to share more news
I
with
don't know
you.
if I fully
What
understand
the
it.
last few months it has been.
Hey, game of the year last year.
Last September, to such encouraging
Fucking
feedback,
deserved.
even
If
receiving
you
a
think
few
Black,
offers,
if
we
you
are
think
truly
Black Myth
grateful.
Wukong deserved game of the year last year, you're an idiot.
Speedrun
I don't
lovers
actually mean
for their
that,
Christmas
but
special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year,
I do.
the Vicious Void Galaxy
You're an
made
idiot.
its appearance, adding yet more
No. I'm
challenging
saying
levels,
I
all
mean
of
it.
which
Like
Oh,
no,
okay,
like
okay.
if you can't
Today,
understand why
I am
this game
pleased
is
to announce
charming
that
and why it's
later this
important
month,
and why it
you
was
will be
needed
able to
in
enjoy
the
5
sea
brand new
of
challenge
pretty good
levels
Souls
in
likes,
Astrobot,
it's really
bringing
nice
the
to just
total
have
to
a video
whopping
game
90
again
planets.
that does
New
everything
special bots
correctly
will be there
and
too,
celebrates being a
including
video
Hatsu
game.
from Ghost of
Yeah.
Yotei, alongside
Holy
other
shit, wait a
fans'
minute.
favorites.
So does that mean in Ghost of Yotei, instead of playing like the flute, we get to play the shamisen? That'd be sick.
That could have been a detail that they probably didn't I guess intend to really emphasize, but it just happened to be, That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty cool to notice.
But these ones are a surprise.
I like the
And
shamisen.
finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
Yeah, that's a very cute
From all of
controller.
Can't wait to
us at
see like
Team
10
Asobi,
streamers
thank
like
you all
break
for
and
the amazing
violate it on
reception you
stream
gave
because
our
they can
game.
afford it.
And enjoy
Yep.
the rest of the show.
It's like when people like it's like when a new iPhone or something comes out and there's always that one guy who like is usually able to get one of the first ones or like is near the front of the line, walks outside, takes it out of the box and just spikes it on the ground because he can just make that kind of purchase. He can spend up to like $1,500 on a phone and then just break it like it's nothing in front of other people.
I wonder what the intended reaction is. Like, what did you want from people when you did that? Feel me?
Wants them to get mad. Wants them to get mad because that was a perfectly good phone that someone else could have used. And because because this person has enough money that they can just blow that like it's nothing. It's literally just a haha, I can afford to do this and you can't. It's dumb shit like that and it pisses me off. That's good. That was a weird sidebar. Let's get back to this.
You're good, man.
Memories go, memories stay.
Oh, we love water this year. 2026 is the year of drowning, baby. And for once, I don't mean my debt.
It gives me Sea of Thieves vibes.
I can see that. Oh, it kind of reminds me of what's that game?
Monkey Island?
Brush. Yes, there we go. Monkey
The
Island.
Secret of Monkey Island.
It really has Monkey Island vibe. Oh, never mind. Guybrush was not getting busy like that. He's getting busy, but not like that. That shit looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, yo. How are you just gonna fight the state of Baltimore like that?
Why are you
that's
right?
their state. 'Cause Baltimore and Maryland are not the same thing, okay?
Right.
I want to make that clear.
Baltimore's holy shit.
Yo.
Holy
What are
shit,
you
that
doing?
took a turn.
That was like 3,000 damage your party took. Go on and finish that. I'll keep an eye out for this one.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I'm not even into like Sea of Thieves type games, but
I don't think it is. I think it's like an RPG or something. From what I was seeing. Sea Remnants.
Sea of Remnants.
Oh, I guess it is of because like the saber kind of makes like an OF. That's pretty
Yeah. Hey.
Eased out East Hand Borden. Yeah.
Yeah, from the people that made Abzu and Journey. I'm ready for this. I'm 100% ready for this game. Oh, fuck yeah. Giant Squid presents. Bro's just gliding on his sword. We need more games where you just use your sword as a means of transportation.
You can travel and sharpen your blade at the same time.
Right? This is gonna be the weirdest. Gonna be the weirdest connection, but it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep when you played as Ventus and his keyblade turned into like the hoverboard.
I remember that. Yeah.
I wish they'd done more with that concept.
Who knows? Maybe in 4, in some way they explore that.
Yeah.
Because the scale of 4, from just what we have seen of it, it looks like it's pretty massive, man.
Yeah.
If there's
So
one thing I just want them to do, though, they gotta have more of the square representation.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the
Yeah.
Sea, a visually striking
And like
from the team behind Abzu and Pathless.
Yeah, I think Nomura released a statement about that where he was like, I think I can't confirm, or I can't remember clearly, but I think he put out a statement that essentially said, yeah, we think Kingdom Hearts is finally like big enough to stand on its own without the need for the star power of Square Enix characters. But they like clearly that was like an error in judgment, because they did bring back some of the Final Fantasy characters in the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I was gonna say, like, the appeal of Kingdom Hearts was exactly that. It was the joining of these two worlds. Like that's what makes it cool. That's why we like it. Sora is that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His whole design is exactly that. Like, I don't know. It's so weird to like be involved in making that and then to just kind of be like, well, yeah, in a way it was kind of never about that. It was really always just about the Disney IPs the whole time. We just wanted to help with what we could do, but now it can stand on its own. That's weird. So I'm hoping, well, you said the DLC for 3 had
Some of them, but they were more as like support characters, because like without going into detail, like the whole thing in Kingdom Hearts 3 is just a series of like really powerful boss fights that test your mechanical mastery of the game.
Okay.
It's your skill check, and it also like does reveal part of like, it basically leads into the game that came out after 3, Melody of Memory, which was a fucking dumbass rhythm game that came out on, I think, the Switch. And it came out on other consoles, but like it's a fluff game. It's a filler arc, essentially, while also actually being important to the main story. And
I got you.
I'm so fucking tired of Kingdom Hearts making games like that.
Yeah, so well, 4 is kind of like a new. I am actually playing the game right now that this is tied to. Control.
Oh.
Man, I've had Control for like years, right? And I'm just like, I never got around to playing it. And I started playing it like yesterday for a
Yeah.
little bit. I'm just like, man, this game is awesome. Like
Sam Lake, you hack. Sorry, that's
like,
that's a meme, because like, again, this is not really a story spoiler or anything, but Alan Wake and
I know
Control,
I know they're drunk, yeah.
the shared
But that's the thing,
universe.
like, I didn't understand how, but after playing some of Control, it makes perfect sense that they exist in the same
Yeah,
universe.
Control's on my playlist, or like stuff to play on stream.
Do it.
Yeah,
I'm already locked in on that. That's the kind of game, like, even though I'm streaming later today, har har har, shameless plug. even though I'm streaming later today, it's the kind of game I don't want to stream it. I just want to be alone and I just want to be in there. And it kind of like leans into like a lot of that like sort of like liminal like indoor vibe that I like.
Yeah, it's got like it's almost got like I want to say like SCP, like liminal space type stuff,
Yeah,
because I played
perfect.
a little bit of it as a test on my PlayStation to like test out my capture card, make sure it was still working. And just I walked past a vending machine where the bags, it was white bags with black lettering, and it just said like chips or candy.
Yeah. There's like no eccentricities because somehow that's
Yeah.
a concern. Like I won't say too much because I definitely want you to play it, but it's so cool. But this is like a multiplayer sort of like Left 4 Dead spin on it, which is fascinating.
All right, let's get back into it.
Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and 2 fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house.
What they paying,
Fun in
bro?
short bursts or deep dives,
Right.
FBC Firebreak launches day 1 into game catalog
June
on
17th. That is 8 days from now.
Classics catalog welcomes several new
Knocked
titles
my
this
eye
summer.
out for it. They do a beta or something to
The
test it
PS2
out.
version of
Oh,
legendary
Yeah.
immersive
Holy
sim
shit,
Deus
Deus Ex the
June 17th.
Conspiracy? Man.
In July,
Yeah.
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July
Yeah.
31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, 2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later
You
this
know that
month as
meme
part
of
of the
like
Days of Play
the guy looking
celebration,
in the
running
mirror
now through
and
June.
he's like looking at the mirror and he's like, you have to imagine yourself as the man you wish to be, right?
Yeah.
That would be like Nemesis would be the guy in the mirror for me. Yo. He's so damn
You just want to be like a genetically
Yeah, cool.
modified monster hunting down part of a special task force. Just
I'm already
shouting
mostly that.
stars.
I'm already mostly that. Like,
You're
so
not
I might
wrong.
as well see it through. You know, and then come on, man. We got Nemesis with the drip check. Come on, bro. The all black leather joints, the belts on the shoulders. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. That's my guy.
Okay.
11.
All right,
Days
man.
of Play is a 2-week event.
If I
that
ever want to
includes
go to
bonus
sleep,
PlayStation
I'll
Plus
just cut
content
on a
packs,
Myst
great deals
playthrough. I
on
ain't gonna
software and
hold you.
hardware, and more.
Like,
Visit
Is it like that?
PlayStation.com for full details.
So Myst is apparently a very good game. I mean, it was notorious when it came out for a reason. But bro, I
boring.
cannot. I cannot. I can't. I like, no disrespect to the game. It does what it does correctly, and it's influential for a reason. But bro, I mean, the setting and everything, it's immersive, I guess, but it just, me, I love to take naps, bro. Like, it's a perfect nap game.
Big
Every
nap
room,
energy.
every room in there, mad nappable.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
Whoa.
He then
Amazon
took a grand tour
MGM.
of every
What?
major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at the
Oh,
present
is
authority,
this?
Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement.
Is this
Nobody knows what
007?
to do with him, Mom.
Say it.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
Not American
I
English.
think you just
you're
covered
right.
them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
We're getting a young James. Was that Was that like young Pierce Brosnan? Are we getting the Pierce Brosnan James Bond?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming. Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Bro, the
Gen Z
laser
Bond
watch.
in the building.
What's up?
I said, let's go. Gen Z Bond in the building.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not mad. I mean, he's kind of one of those characters. There's
Yeah.
one for every generation.
Like lately.
Yep.
Headhunting.
I see we've got Largo Wench at home.
What?
I'm kidding. Please don't ever compare Bond to Largo Wench.
Oh my goodness.
Are you familiar with, like, essentially French James Bond?
No.
Yeah, it's Largo Wench.
Okay.
Oh, the golden gun. Is it a single player game, right?
I think so.
Hello.
It's always
I'm
weird
Hakan
when like,
Abrak,
you got DLC
CEO of
costumes
Iron
for single
Interactive.
player games.
The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured the passion
Okay.
and dedication
It's the origin
into
story.
crafting an
The lead up
experience
to
that
being
honors the legacy
007.
of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007.
I was gonna say, it sounds like it's setting up for like a trilogy at least.
Yeah.
Like they want to make it like a series again. Starting him young is great for that.
Yeah. I'm definitely not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Be a nice shot in the arm for that franchise. Oh, Ghost of Yote? Finally?
Oh, I see she's got the shamisen
Yep.
on her back.
Yeah, it's Ghost of Yote. Oh, please tell me there's an assassin's tool hidden in that shamisen.
She's got mad aura, yo.
Right?
I just know she's like, gives me like those Ninja Scroll vibes. Like, I just know she's about that life.
For real.
You're still with me?
Yeah, animal companion. Got a Beastmaster Ranger in the party now.
Time to LFG for a new group. I'm not playing in your party if your pet's gonna keep playing my aggro.
Ugh. Ghost of Yote. I already love this game because it pissed off Osmongold. Bro got so mad that it was a female pro tag.
Oh boy.
Oh hey! Yeah!
Feel so many things.
I know, bro. I know. Did you see the TikTok I sent you yesterday?
Yeah.
For context, I sent Voidman a TikTok. It's the scene from Fairly Odd Parents where Trixie tells Timmy, who's disguised as a girl, like, you're my new best friend, pulls out a picture of her old friend, rips it in half, and then it cuts to the friend and she just screams and clutches at her heart.
Felt that,
But
yo.
it
Just felt it.
but it replaces the picture of the But like Timmy is Arc Systems work. The picture of the best friend that gets ripped is of Capcom. And it's so fucking good.
It hurts so bad.
If it's any consolation, I felt bad sending you that. It was just really funny.
No, it's a good meme. It's a good meme. I always thought it was funny that like that whole time, Trixie's friend is the one that actually liked Timmy instead of Trixie.
Wait, really?
Funny. Yeah, like that was something that was revealed in one of the episodes.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah, but I think Timmy literally just brushed that shit off. He was just like, "Oh, that's not what I want."
I'm not surprised.
I mean, that girl was mentally unstable.
Yeah.
But man,
yeah. Pulling out the wig and just shouting, "Call me Trixie. I am Trixie." Oh,
if
man.
this is how it has to be, though, this is a very, very good direction.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm not even into fighting games. I just think this is cool.
Insanely cool. You know what these designs remind me of?
Hold on, let me pause on a correct frame for this. There we go. What's up? What are these
designs? Give me
designs?
My Hero vibes.
Honestly, I see it. I see what you're getting at there. I am picking up what you're putting down. As someone who mains like Cap as a tank in Marvel Rivals, I love this drip. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if they put this in Marvel Rivals, I would immediately buy it.
I second that for every design in this game.
No, 100%. Like, all of these designs have been amazing. Yeah, Spider-Man! I think it'd be really cool if an alternate costume for Spider-Man in this game was like the Super Sentai version of Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And our boy Ghost Rider.
That man Robbie.
Muscle car.
Robbie Reyes is finally getting a little mainstream attention.
Yeah. Robbie Reyes.
Johnny Blaze is always cool, but
it's time for the new Ghost Riders to get their time to shine.
Yeah. Godzilla included, apparently.
God, imagine Godzilla doing the pen and stare. Oh, so beautiful.
Look at my queen. I mean, Storm like everything she's in. So,
no, I know. Like you're a like.
I'm a Marvel. Thorough Storm enjoyer.
Bro, your Storm in Marvel Rivals is like scary.
It's just an expression of love, brother. It's an expression of love. Yo, Doom looks so cool.
He does. Like, I love that, like...
And he looked just as disrespectfully entitled as I remember.
I love that, like, even with how simple Doom's costume is, it always make it look good.
Because he's just projects that, you know what I mean?
Doom is him. Like, he really is.
Quite literally him. The only person that's ever defeated Doom is Doom.
Yep. Bro cannot get out of his own way.
It's lonely at the top. It's so lonely that you got to compete with yourself.
Shit, that's half the story of Marvel Rivals. It's literally 2 iterations of Doctor Doom that were experimenting with time, like chronal energy, and it caused the time entanglement that creates Marvel Rivals. It's fucking wild. Yeah. Oh man.
This game. Well, we know what the Sony fight stick is for now.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be for this. And you know what? I'd fucking buy it. I don't even. It's fighting games are not my speed. I would still buy a fight stick to try this.
4v4 is insane. They took Marvel to the next level.
And it's
MVC, my beloved, my best friend.
Good old Mapcom.
I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you. But I'm definitely curious what Capcom is going to be doing, since they will not be allocating resources to that. What
Maybe
are
we'll
they
get a
working
new crossover fighter.
'Cause
What if they
they're
just
working on something.
What if they just turned it into DC versus Capcom? Just partner
Absolutely
with DC.
not.
No? You wouldn't do that?
I'm getting in the studio. I'm getting in the studio. You best believe a diss track is coming. About to be busy in there. That would be insane. I expect them, maybe. They're probably going to do something with SNK because they have a good working relationship right now. Like another Capcom versus SNK, like 3. Or they probably do a Capcom All Stars, which honestly, I'd love that.
Give us back Captain Commando.
Please.
Oh man. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. I don't know if they're just going to be talking more about Fighting Souls or if there's going to be a couple extra trailers. We'll see what happens. Oh. What? Yokohama? I wonder if Yokohama Dreamland, the theme park, is still operational.
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど。
That's like the main way for business to be handled in what Japanese team does.
Yeah, it's literally you want to get some alcohol? We'll talk.
提案をいただきまして。
Yeah.
いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で
Everybody knows what everybody else is working on.
本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
I think Arc System Works is like
Arc is perfect.
The inspiration.
The eyes on that helmet definitely gave me My Hero vibes.
Really
yeah, it's very tokusatsu.
Why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because
was it ever not at the forefront of the tag fighting genre? Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
When it came
to
approaching
Marvel,
Marvel,
it was like not.
First float the idea and let
After
them know,
Infinite
hey,
came out,
you know, we're thinking
Infinite had to
approaching
compete
a
with
company
Dragon
like
Ball
Arc System Works
Fighters
to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration.
Which Dragon Ball Fighters was
when they named the developer,
done by Arc System
that
Works.
really perked up.
Ah,
it's always
okay.
refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
Infinite struggling was not Capcom's fault. It was Disney's fault.
Yeah.
That was back before they acquired the X-Men. And they really
The tricky thing is that most fans,
Fox
including
had
myself, see
Sony
this as
had.
a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれ。
They learned their lesson from what happened with MBC. They wanted to do a more comic book-like style, what Capcom did.
Yeah.
They wanted to do something that paid homage to what the series is all about. And Marvel told them, no, we want this to look like the MCU. We want the likenesses to be like the MCU. And we want you to make it look more realistic, which kind of in a way deletes the soul of what makes the series what it is. It's flashy, it's eccentric, it's like moving comic book characters. That's what it should look like. It should not look like the MCU, you know, but they pushed on that.
Because that was...
And then on top of that, they denied them a lot of characters.
Right.
There's a lot of characters that Capcom wanted to use. Marvel said, no, you're going to push these people.
Yep.
And then they cut the budget for the game like halfway through development. And Capcom had even more they had to work but work with less. Terrible. Just terrible all around. Like Marvel literally killed that game before it could ever be great. And it's crazy because all the Capcom parts, like how it plays and everything, fantastic game.
Right.
But yeah.
Now that's kind of what happened to that Marvel's Avengers game that came out like way back at this point. Like one of the biggest criticisms of the Marvel's Avengers game was that all the characters they just looked like stunt doubles for the MCU characters.
Yeah.
And that was like, it felt like it had no real, like, what's the word? Like the characters weren't unique enough. Like they weren't unique takes on all the heroes that were in it, like Thor, Hulk, Captain America.
All kind of like placeholders.
It was just, oh, this is just the MCU.
I know who you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
But you're not that either.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Personally, the first time I saw Iron Man.
But they're putting
really
big money behind this game. A fighting game with a budget is a crazy thing.
God, I love this Iron Man design. I do. It's got that Tokusatsu Gundam vibe.
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car.
Look at that set play on those missiles.
And the fact that
Iron Man's part of my main team in 3.
Just felt really
I'm very happy to see him again.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just.
I love that they opted to make Spider-Man's eyes really expressive, like they usually do in like Mapcom.
The main thing that he's supposed to have. I think Mapcom had a big part in them doing that with him in cartoons.
Yeah, or even in like the MCU where they gave Spider-Man like the lenses that could narrow and widen. And then they did the same thing with the Marvel Spider-Man games. Well, with certain outfits. I kind of wish it was something that could happen with all of the spider suits you could get in the Spider-Man games. But, eh.
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で
It's pretty cool how they explain that you don't have to learn 4 full characters. You gotta play 1 and have 3 assists if you want. Play 2 and have 2
has
assists.
found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
It's amazing how something as simple as like adding a fourth tag-in like teammate can completely change the dynamic.
Companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにしていただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
And they have like stage transition thing from like Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So funny seeing Storm, Doom, and like all these characters. I'm so familiar with how they play in Marvel versus Capcom, and it's so weird seeing them play fairly different, but still leaning into a lot of the same ideas. Very good character design. Wait, don't go.
Seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
Over already?
Yep.
Let me ask you, King. What stood out to you the most from this presentation for yourself? You know my answer, clearly.
Yeah,
But
fucking Marvel Tokon. And I'd have to say, like, again, even as someone who's not into fighting games, Marvel Tokon definitely stands out just through, like, just, oh, God.
Flare, the energy.
Yeah, everything about it. And then Sword of the Sea, just because I'm a big fan of, like, Journey and Abzu and, like, all those other games. 007 First Light, kind of.
I think Silent Hill set out for me as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely Silent Hill. Tied to what's up?
As what was that game? Resonance of something.
Oh, Sea of Remnants, or
Sea of Remnants. That's what it was.
Yeah, like that one looks cool. Definitely interested in that. And then Tied to Tomorrow, hard pass. I don't like my gameplay experience being influenced by other people. I don't want to deal with the consequences of other people's actions.
And yet somehow we keep breathing, huh?
Yep. Baby Steps looks fucking stupid, and I have no intention of. Silent Hill F, also definitely big standout. Again, not really into the like Silent Hill as a franchise, but I'd be down to like make this my first Silent Hill game.
Hey, give it a shot.
Yeah. Romeo is a Dead Man, like again.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
For me, especially.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a highlight. Just because of fucking the energy, the presentation, like the style that this game just oozes.
I love games that aim to look like something that you just immediately know what it is.
Yeah.
It's important to me. And like as gaming kind of goes forward, I feel like it's more far and few between, you know?
Yeah, it's not like
so it's
a
nice
really
to see.
a really unfortunate trend in the gaming industry, especially like in the West, has been just like push for photorealistic graphics, fuck everything else. But
probably make it a Souls-like.
Yeah. But the one thing that still rings true, no matter what, is that art style and art direction will trump graphics, like photorealistic graphics, every fucking time.
That tech will get outdated someday.
Oh, of course. It gets outdated super quick because of how fast technology is evolving.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like Romeo is Dead. Pragmata looks interesting. I didn't know anything about it.
The vibe of Pragmata. I've been waiting for that for a long time.
Yeah.
So like I'm really excited it's not dead.
Yeah.
Capcom's been knocking it out the park, so
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
But yeah, this was a sick lineup.
Yeah, it was. I still have to watch the Games Fest stuff because I
There's
missed
so
that
much
this
stuff
past
going
weekend.
on, bro.
Each of those
You
Game
got,
Fest things is like 3 hours long.
Yeah, there's a lot of gaming stuff. There's a PC one, there's an Xbox one.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I think some of it's still going on.
Yeah, probably. And yeah, we'll try and knock those out at some point. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, of course.
Good to step out of my little pocket dimension for a while.
Yeah.
See some happy faces.
Yeah. If you want more of Voidman, I'll put a link to his Twitch page in the description below. And at the time of recording, you can probably check him out there in roughly an hour and a half. We're being generous.
It's okay. Feel free to swing by. There'll be pizza.
Oh shit! I'm definitely gonna show up then. I ain't gonna say no to free food.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Till next time, beach bums. This beach party is over. Goodbye, everybody.